There are somewhere around 2,000 islands on Earth big enough to have a name and a permanent population. These are the 10 largest, and a few of them are bigger than you'd guess. We start in the Canadian Arctic, with an island that is almost entirely empty. Ellesmere is slightly smaller than Great Britain. Fewer than 200 people live there. The far north of the island holds Alert, the most northerly permanently inhabited place on Earth. It is closer to the North Pole than to any Canadian city. Its wolves have so little contact with people that they walk right up to you. Great Britain is the largest island in Europe and the most familiar entry on this list. Around 65 million people live on it. It has only been an island for about 8,000 years. Before that, you could walk to Europe. Be careful with the area, though. Britain is often listed larger because that figure folds in the surrounding islands. The island alone is a little over 209,000 square kilometers. Back to Arctic Canada for Victoria Island, which is bigger than Britain but home to about 2,000 people. Almost all of them live in one settlement, Cambridge Bay. It also holds one of the odder pieces of geography on the planet. Somewhere on Victoria Island, there is a lake. In that lake is an island. On that island is another lake. And in that lake, another island. Honshu is Japan's main island, and by a wide margin, the most crowded piece of land on this list. Something like 104 million people live on it. No island holds more, except Java. Tokyo sits on its Pacific coast, at the center of the largest urban area on Earth. It is mountainous nearly everywhere, with ranges past 3,000 meters and Mount Fuji above 3,700, which is why everyone lives pressed against the coast. Sumatra is more than twice the size of Britain, and it sits directly on the Ring of Fire. The subduction zone off its western coast is one of the most seismically violent places on Earth. It produced the 2004 earthquake and tsunami. And near the northern end sits Lake Toba, which fills the crater of a supervolcano. It is the largest volcanic lake in the world. Baffin Island is the largest island in Canada, at over 500,000 square kilometers. That makes it bigger than Spain. Around 13,000 people live there. Most of it is mountains, ice cap, and fjords cut into the eastern coast. Some of those cliffs are among the tallest vertical drops anywhere on the planet. The steepest, Mount Thor, falls more than a kilometer straight down. Madagascar is the first island here that broke from a continent and then went its own way entirely. It separated from what is now India around 88 million years ago. Almost everything that evolved there afterwards evolved nowhere else. Roughly 9 in 10 of its species are found only on Madagascar, including every lemur alive. The lemurs most likely arrived by accident, rafting across on floating vegetation. Third is Borneo, and it's the only island on Earth divided between 3 countries. Indonesia holds most of it, Malaysia takes the north, and wedged in between is Brunei. Its rainforest is among the oldest anywhere, considerably older than the Amazon. Orangutans live wild in only 2 places on Earth, here and on Sumatra. Its highest point, Mount Kinabalu, rises over 4,000 meters. Though the forest is a fraction of what it was 50 years ago. Which brings us to the top 2, and they are not close. New Guinea is the second largest island on Earth, and by some measures, the most extraordinary. It's split down the middle between Indonesia and Papua New Guinea. The interior is mountain range after mountain range. Puncak Jaya, the highest peak on any island, tops 4,800 meters. There are glaciers up there, almost on the equator, and they are nearly gone. Those mountains kept communities separated for thousands of years. The result is that this one island holds well over 800 languages. Roughly 1 in 8 languages on Earth on a single island. And then there's Greenland, which is not close to anything else on this list. At about 2.2 million square kilometers, it is nearly 3 times the size of New Guinea. It is larger than the next 3 islands on this list put together. But almost none of it is habitable. Roughly 80% is covered by an ice sheet up to 3 kilometers thick. That ice is heavy enough to have pushed the center of the island below sea level. If it all melted, global sea level would rise by about 7 meters. Fewer than 60,000 people live there, most of them in Nuuk on the west coast. It is the largest island on Earth and one of the emptiest places on it. Numbers come from Wikidata. Britain's didn't match Wikipedia, so we went with Wikipedia.